All right, people. I was trying to lay in that bed to sleep. I'm tired. Where's man? Who's my friend? He's tired too. But I have to go up the street and get this man's money for today's rent. I'll show that time. He don't come to the afternoon. Now I'm sitting there just getting download after download after download. See, you see, I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm like just in consciousness looking. Okay. I just woke up, so if I look like a hot mess, please don't shoot me. Is a messenger. Dear, you are funny, girl. You said I'd have retired and stuff, and people said you congratulations because she's a post worker. And I said, girl, you done did it for a lot of messages and love, and now I got to go to work. Y'all ain't right. I'm mad at y'all. My father thought I was being retired. That spoke about two things. First off, I was being retired as Jesus Christ, as far as what you believe when it comes down to Christ, because that shit ain't playing no more. You people, and when I say you people, and see, that's an offensive term to a lot of black people. You people think you know something and you don't. You're killing each other in my name and in his name, and he don't want that. Okay. And Christ never told you to do any of that shit. In fact, Christ never told you to go out there and be a psychic, but you did that too. Now I'm gonna tell you why you're really screwed up in the head. Because like I said, you think you're a healer. These hands can heal. You think that you can see. These eyes can see. You think you know something. This brain can think. You think a lot of shit. And at the same time, you accreditate yourself as having to be some kind of success. And you get on stage, and I'm going to tell you something. This is what I saw over the course of time. You used to get up on stage and thank God. You don't do that anymore. You get up on stage and thank yourself. You thank your mama, you thank your daddy, you thank anybody and everybody who's an inspiration to you, but you ain't thanking God. As if you are not a product of that which is your creator. And that shit gets tiresome after a while. I mean, seriously. Because you have to think about something. You don't know what to call God. You don't want to call him your father. You want to call him mother. But at the same time, you don't want to do that either. And then you're out there scouring the universe and heaven, just looking for answers to questions that you have. And all this shit is basically all speculation coming from you. Damn, it's cold out here. In a minute, I have to go out and get my jacket. But anyway, what I was trying to tell you is that the Russian, his phone was blowing up all night from the wee hours of the morning. Now he's here in the states, but I know that a lot of his family and friends are at different time zones, so that's okay. But you have to understand something. He had all these distinctive ringtones that said something to me. So he's either getting a text, or he's getting a phone call, or he's getting something that he's ignoring. Because he did not pick up on anything as far as the calls were concerned. He ignored it all. He stayed in that bed asleep. When something's important enough to him, he will actually pick up the phone and he will talk. Now, that's going to be the same thing with you. Where am I at? Okay, Father, I have to put this jacket on. I have to go up and get this man's money. Okay, today is Friday. You on a schedule. Was one other thing you wanted me to say? Okay. Where's Tony Jeremiah? Happy birthday. But the thing is, here, and I wish them many blessings. But the thing is, you have to understand something, people. See, a lot of my people have not been paid out. The people who you see who, up to a certain point, got major success and major blessings, not all of them belong to me. I can tell you right now, some of them do, but not all of them. Not all of them do. Some of them are calling cards. What's possible? And the people who are still learning, like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart said, "I ain't apologizing to y'all anymore." I see. I went to see him do the Oscar. He said that was a dream come true for him. And you motherfuckers, some of you gay, who's supposed to know about compassion and stuff, because you're seeking it, you picked at that man to the point that he said, "Fuck it, I don't even need that as a blessing." Now I posted what I wrote to Kevin Hart on my thread, and somebody she actually signed off on it, which was really funny. But see, Kevin Hart gonna get rewarded anyway, because Kevin Hart said, "Look, I'm a man living my life to the best of my ability, and if I make a mistake, I'm going to admit to it. And at the same time, I made a mistake, and I apologize for that." Yeah, he said, "I'm really tired of talking about this shit, but at the same time, he said let's talk about it because y'all don't get what he's saying." So he has to keep talking about it over and over and over again. See, I was looking at some certain posts that I have on there on my thread and stuff, and some of that shit is repetitive. It's because y'all don't get what I'm saying. And God wants you to understand that. Because the thing is, you get what you saying, but you're not getting what the response is in an answer. Because you keep saying the same shit over and over again. You got problems with your man, you got problems with your child, you got problems with your job, you got problems. You got problems. Why do you have problems? In truth, you got problems because the story is you ate from the tree of knowledge first and foremost, meaning that you had to try and figure some shit out. Because before, you didn't even know you was naked. The first question that was answered when you did something you weren't supposed to do because you listened to somebody you weren't supposed to listen to. And we're talking about the devil or the snake or whatever you want to call, because you were psychic and you could actually communicate with this shit. See, the snake is an animal. It's also representative of being a healer. And Eve, a woman who had no business listening to that shit, did. That's the story. And that shit told her to do something she had no business doing. She did it. Now, when she ate it, you would have thought all the knowledge would have came to her. No. She ate it and then she gave that shit to her husband, the other half of the equation. And then they both sat there and said, "We naked." And then they tried to hide out in the garden, here on earth. And then God was like, "Where you at, my kids?" "We over here." "What you doing?" "Why won't you come out?" "Because we're ashamed." "Why are you ashamed?" "Because we is naked." "Who told you you was naked?" And then you started to blame me. You blame. Just started blaming. Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the snake. And y'all sit there looking stupid because God knew exactly what you did, why you did it, and more. And he put an angel at the tree of life because he didn't want you to come back fully stupid about who you are. That's what the story is, people. So now I'm here teaching you about what you should have got just from reading this shit. And you said, "Well, you didn't learn it that quick." I learned it in 10 years. Some of y'all say y'all been doing this shit your whole entire life. Some of you done died doing the same stupid shit. And then you gonna tell me I don't know anything? Anything about you. See, he downloaded all my prior consciousness of learning. And at the same time, I kept riding him, and he said, "You know what? They ain't ready yet." Because I was like, "You got me living in poverty, and you promised me some money. Where my money at?" He said, "They ain't ready yet." I said, "I don't care about them. I done watched y'all act like a straight up fool with money. I want to act like a fool with money too." And at the same time, my people, Tony Jeremelo, ooh, I ain't gonna tell them that. Tony, bet on the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna tell you who's gonna win. You bet on the Super Bowl. You gonna win. He said point spreads and all. He said there's someplace you can go to. Ooh, you gonna get paid. Cause see, God controls everything. I don't know who you rooting for. I don't even care. But you bet on the Super Bowl, point spreads and all. And if you want to anoint another to know what you're doing, you do it. But you, Brother Tony, it's your birthday. You gonna get paid. Cheryl Stewart, I told you you were entitled to a blessing. You're gonna get it. Now I can't do anything about Nana Lady as far as her journey and what she got to do because she's gonna come back and she's gonna come back and she's gonna get another blessing because of you because she raised you and she raised you right. Okay, okay now okay, Dila. I always get your name messed up. I want to say Delilah, but that's not. I don't know how you say your name. Be honest with you, because the thing is, see, I just see it. Dela, you know, Orozco. Oh, you, girl, you got some shit coming your way that is really, I mean, it's off the chain. Because you did a lot of good work. And I'm seeing this shit. Because, see, I can feel his love. Miss Maggie, she already knows she my boo. She ain't got to worry. She got everything she wants. Like I said, I can't give her mama any more time. I know that her mama is not going anywhere anytime soon. But she's ready for her blessings too. I talked to her yesterday. Kimber, girl, you funny. You got some shit coming too. Cause I mean, you say, don't call me Kim, my name is Kimber. I'm like, all right, girl, I ain't mad at you. Now I'm just starting to see people that I just like. Yeah, includes you, Miss Stacy. You funny. Yeah. Wait, you don't want me? No. We ain't giving it all away in one time. Cause see, some of y'all were trying to figure out, well, what do you see and who do you like? So I just named some people that I like. See, I'm not always talking shit because I don't have to. Cause see, it's not by my works that any of this is being done. It's your own. I just know that when I ask him, he tells me, don't worry about them. I got them covered. Okay, this is in this lifetime. We ain't talking about another lifetime. We'll get to that later. All right, I need to go in this house. I need to put my jacket on. Oh, we're coming up on a number that I really don't relish for a lot of reasons. I'll talk to you later. All right, have a good day. Okay, I was tagging people. Now I need to figure out how to make this thing stop. Because I mean, it's like, this shit was still recording. And I said, we were coming up on a number I didn't like. I'll tell you what that number is. That number has to do with my brother who's ignorant. and he don't get tagged. So we had to go past all that. All right. I'll talk to you later.